much for joining. I hope you're all doing well. I don't know who's in the room right now except for David. Welcome, David. Thanks for coming. Hi. So I'm really excited to do this challenge to keep our energy high and elevate our vibrations, get our blood flowing and our energy high. All movement is so good for the immune system. Hi, Lynn. So we have a couple of people who are new to yoga. And if you somehow stumbled across this room and you didn't sign up for the challenge, I'll put the link for the challenge here because this challenge is a private challenge and you can still sign up. So if you stumbled upon this room and you haven't signed up for the challenge, if you wouldn't mind, please going to the link that I sent so that you can sign up properly for the challenge. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so let's get started. Like I mentioned, we have a couple of new people to yoga who've never done yoga before. So for the first couple of classes, what I'm gonna do is offer the advanced and the beginner's variation so that you can see both. And at any point, if you're an advanced student and you want to take advanced variations, please feel free. I'll be doing the beginner's variation, so I'll only show the advanced variation one time, okay? Sound good? All right, let's get started. You can face you just keep facing the same orientation that you have. I'm going to change orientations throughout the class to make sure that you can see best. So just keep the orientation that you have throughout the class while I maybe change orientations so that you can see best. Okay, we're going to start in child's pose. So you can sit on your knees. Release your hips towards your heels. Bring your big toes together to touch. Open your knees as wide as you'd like. Release your head to the earth. Extend your arms forward or extend your arms backward. That's okay too, whatever you feel most comfortable doing. Relax your elbows down to the earth. Relax your forehead down to the earth. Take a moment to just breathe. As you relax your hips deeper and deeper with each exhale. Notice your breath moving into your thoracic spine, inflating your intercostal muscles in opposite directions. Notice the back of your lungs opening up with breath. As you relax your energy down into the earth. As you inhale, come up to tabletop position, hands and knees. So you'll place your hands right underneath your shoulders and your knees right underneath your hips. We're going to take cat-cow to flex and extend through the spine. Drop your belly low, look up, lift your chin up, and pull your heart through your arms. Take a deep breath. Exhale, round through your spine, protract your shoulders, reach your shoulders in opposite directions, look at your belly button. Inhale, look up, drop the belly low, chin up, pull your heart through your arms. Exhale, round through your body, pressing the back body up to the sky. Look at your belly button. Reach out in opposite directions with the shoulder blades. One more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. As you come back to the center, we'll take downward facing dog. Reach your hands forward from your shoulders now, just a little bit. So notice we had tabletop and now this is downward facing dog alignment. Curl your toes under and lift your hips back and up. So for this posture, if your hamstrings are really tight, then bend your knees a little bit so you can spread your fingertips wide and push your hands into the earth. Push from your fingertips and extend out of your tailbone. Rolling your triceps inwards towards your ears for an external rotation of the shoulders. Extend out of your arms. Reach long through your arms. As you reach through the side of your body, elongate through your spine. Keep the knees bending a little bit to keep the spine long. And then press your chest towards your thighs a little bit. And notice your upper spine, your thoracic spine. If you have a lot of pressure between those little vertebrae of the thoracic spine, create space in those vertebrae as well. Keep breathing. If you'd like to pedal your heels out, you can pedal your heels out, bending one knee at a time, extending the other leg. And slowly come back to the center to release your knees down to the earth. Take a breath in child's pose. Relax your hips towards your heels. Release your head to the earth. As you inhale, come up for tabletop position, and we'll stretch out the wrists. Okay, we're gonna stretch out the wrists. So notice your wrists, fingertips. This is better, you can see this better. Fingertips out to the side, and rock side to side. If you're an advanced student, you can come up to plank position with your fingertips out to the side. Otherwise, just stay with your knees on the ground and keep rocking side to side. If you're an advanced student, you can bend your elbows and then straighten your elbows. Release your knees down. Okay, now we're gonna flip the fingertips backwards. So the palm is still on the ground and your fingertips face towards your knees. And now we're gonna rock back and forth, stretching the inner forearm. Again, you can continue to rock back and forth. And if you're an advanced student, then lift your knees up for plank position. Bend your elbows. Straighten your elbows. Relax your knees down. Awesome. Come back to the center. And this time, fingertips inwards, in towards each other. Rock side to side. Advanced students, lift the knees up, bend your elbows, straighten, knees down, and come back to the center. Now we're gonna stretch the back of the forearm. So the hand palm faces up as the back of your hand comes down to the earth and your fingertips point towards your knees. So you can see the side view too. Side view, back of the hand, palm facing up, fingertips towards your knees. And now both. Maybe this is very intense for you. If you do a lot of typing on the computer, this can be very intense. You can rock back and forth. No lifting the knees up for this one. Stretching the wrists. Okay, come back to the center. Now curl your toes under. Curl your toes under and sit back on your heels. Also, this can be quite intense for some. Stretching the plantar fascia. If you have plantar fasciitis, this is really good for this. Okay, and then notice your pinky toe and the little guy next to your pinky toe, and pull those guys underneath too. No cheating. Good. Sit up nice and tall, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take 5 deep breaths. Eyes closed. With each exhale, release your hips down towards your heels, even deeper. And now uncurl your toes. Again, sit back on your heels. 5 breaths. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Again, notice we're in tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders. Walk your hands in front of your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Now we're going to move from downward facing dog to plank position 10 times. Plank position. So notice again, your shoulders and your wrists are exactly in alignment. And then downward facing dog. 1. Inhale to plank. Exhale to dog. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're halfway there. Keep going. When you're finished with 10, relax your knees down, child's pose. Inhale, come up, downward facing dog. Now we'll take 3-legged dog. So you're gonna bring your feet together and lift your right leg up as high as possible. Point your toes. Reach up, reach out of your right leg. Lift it up even higher. Reaching from your right pinky on your hand, out of your arm, out of the waist and the side body, out of the leg and out of the toes. Keep breathing. Breathing is the most important part. If you'd like to bend your knee, you can bend your knee. Reach your heel to your left butt cheek as close as possible. And then maybe take a couple of circles with the knee, pointing your knee all the way up to the ceiling, out to the side, in and up. And then go the other way. Out, in, out, and up. One more time. And come back to the center. Relax the right leg down. Other side, left leg, lift up, point the toes. Lift it up even higher. Left leg straight, toes pointed, lift up. Reaching from left pinky on the hand, out of the left arm. Reach out of the left arm. Reach out of the left side waist. Reach, 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 and bend. Heel to hip as close as possible. And circles. Out, in, up, out, in, up, and other way. In, out, up, in, out, up, and relax the left leg down. Beautiful. Now, plank position. Plank position, maybe walk your hands forward if you need to. We're gonna go through this thing called vinyasa. If you've never done it before, we'll do it for the first time today. If you've done it before, stick with me here, and we'll make sure that we've got all of our alignment correct. Okay, so this is just like a push-up, but instead of doing like one of these, we're gonna keep our elbows inwards. So notice the inner elbow. This is inward rotation of the tricep, outward rotation of the bicep. Okay, and then bend your elbows halfway. Now you're gonna uncurl your toes here. Uncurl your toes in your halfway. Uncurl your toes, and then straighten your elbows. And look up, chin up. Take a deep breath, and down dog. Oh my goodness, that was intense. Okay, there's another option. If you want another option, let's do it again, okay? Plank position. Second option, drop your knees down, and then your chest and your chin down too. Chest and chin down, and your hips stay lifted like you're an inchworm. And now you're gonna inhale, release your hips down to the ground, and your body lifts up for cobra. In cobra, elbows into the body, squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull your heart through your arms, chin up, inhale, exhale, down dog. Nice job, beautiful. Okay, so now we're warmed up. Relax your knees down to the ground and take your leg out. So the standing knee is gonna curl the toes under. You see? Curl the toes under. Standing knee, curl toes under. And then your extended leg, this is gate pose. Extended leg, heel and knee in the same line. Arms out to the side. Right hand goes down to the thigh and left arm reaches up and over. Notice the hand is not on the knee. The hand can go above the knee or below the knee, but not on the knee. Now squeeze your left butt cheek and press your left hip forward a little bit. As you keep your hand palm facing down and your elbows straight. Inhale, come up. And take your left hand down to the earth. Right arm reach up and over. Reaching all the way to the side. So this is up, and this is reaching all the way to the side of the room, hand palm facing down, elbows straight. Press the knife edge of your foot into the ground. Notice the knife edge of the foot, press into the ground, and reach out in opposite directions. Reach out of the leg and reach out of the arm. Now, lift the right arm up to the sky and lift the right leg up. Now we're in modified half moon pose. Engaging the core, flex your toes back towards your nose. Keep breathing. And as you bend your right knee, reach back with your hand to your right ankle and kick into your hand, bow pose. Keep breathing. Breathing is the most important part. Extending arm and leg. Release the leg down, inhale, come up. Now other side, hands down to the ground. Right leg in and left leg out. Arms out. Again, left hand down to the left thigh. Right arm lift up and over. Hand palm facing down, elbows straight. If you'd like, look up underneath the armpit at the ceiling above you. Avoid the knee. Inhale, come up. Right hand down, left arm up and over. Reaching the fingertips out in opposite directions. Knife edge of the foot plants down into the ground. Reach, reach, reach. And arm lift up, leg lift up. Modified half moon pose. Flex the toes back. Keep breathing. Reach back for the ankle. Kick. And come back to the center, arm and leg. Release, hand down. Now we're gonna flow through that thing called vinyasa. Half a push-up, knees down to the ground, or just flow however you choose. Chest and chin down. Inhale, come up for cobra. Exhale for downward facing dog. Relax your knees down to the ground. Take a big step forward with your left foot to the top of your mat and drop the weight of your hips forward. Notice the knee and the ankle. Knee and ankle in alignment. So if it looks like this, you need to take your left foot farther up to protect your knee, reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, thumbs cross, elbows straight. If your elbows don't straighten, then keep your arms parallel to each other. Try to get your arms behind your ears if you can. And relax your hands down to the ground. Now take your right knee up a little bit. So you have a square now between your thighs. Left hand right on top of your left foot, elbow on the inside of the knee. Outside, inside, right arm reach up. Big twist. Look up at your right thumb. Keep breathing. And if you like to bind, you can bind. Binding looks like this. Left elbow underneath left thigh. Try to find your fingertips behind you. If you're finding the bind, use your left hand to grab your right wrist and pull on your right wrist as you look up. Relax. Right hand down to the earth, left arm lift up. Big twist. If you'd like to go further, right elbow to left knee corner, hands in prayer position. Otherwise, keep your hand down. If your hands are in prayer position, everyone, take your right shoulder back into its socket. Press your right hand down. Turn and twist your chest up. Grow broad in your chest and shoulders. And relax your left hand down. Now walk your right foot back again. Right foot walks back. And we'll do lizard pose. Okay, I'm going to show the left. This is the lizard pose. Okay, you have this. We have the left foot forward, right? We have left foot forward. So we have the left foot at the center. Lizard pose, walk your left foot out to the left side and hands in the inside of your left foot. If you'd like to go down to your elbows, feel free to go down to your elbows. If you're going down to your elbows, first take right elbow, then left elbow. Or just stay on your hands. As you press your big toe press into the ground so you have contact between your big toe and the earth. Ball of the foot, contact. Ball of the foot with the earth. Inner corner of your heel, contact with the earth. Now come back up onto your hands and take your left foot to the center. Half Hanuman. Extend your left leg backwards as you slide your hips back. Keep your hip away from your heel. So you're not sitting on your heel. Hip away from the heel. Flex the toes back towards the nose. Inhale, take a deep breath. Exhale to bend the knee and flow the hips forward. Again, inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now pigeon pose. Pigeon pose. Walk your left foot over to the right side. Okay, pigeon pose. If that's complicated, you can also just take your left knee to your left wrist and walk your left foot out to the right side again. And notice your left hip. If your left hip is collapsing down, press your right hip forward. If this hurts your knee, you can do something else, okay? So my friends who are doing pigeon pose, stay here. Otherwise, turn around. For pigeon pose, the modified version for reclined pigeon pose, this is only if it hurts your knee. If your knee is fine, you can just stay in the pigeon pose we just did. If your knee hurts, left ankle over right knee. Push your left thigh away. If you'd like to go deeper, right knee to chest. Lift the right foot off the ground. Left hand between the hole of your thighs. Find your fingertips each other on the other side of your thigh or your shin. Okay, take a moment to breathe. I'm going to check the comments for a second. Make sure everyone can hear me. Hi. Hi. Okay. Awesome. Other side. All right, slide your left leg back. Right foot, take a big step forward. Drop the weight of your hips forward. Reach your arms up. Option to interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers, thumbs crossed, elbows straight, or hands parallel to each other. And then notice your fingers if you've got the bind, if you've got the Kali Mudra. So to relax your wrists here, you want to point your fingertips backwards. Relax your hands down. Take your left knee forward. Left knee comes up. Right hand on your right foot. Right elbow on the inside. You can curl your toes under for balance. Lift your left arm up, look up. Option to bind. If you bound on the left side, bind on the right side too. Right elbow underneath. Try to find your fingertips. If you find your fingertips, use right hand to pull left wrist. Relax your hands down. Other side twist. Bring your left foot back to the center. Left hand down, right arm reach up, big twist in the spine. If you'd like to go deeper, left elbow to left knee, right hand in prayer. Press your hands together, push, chest broad, look up, or you're here. Either way, it's perfectly fine. Relax your right hand down and walk your left foot back again. Now we're doing the lizard pose. Right foot walks out to the right side, right hand to the inside of the right foot. Option to come down to your elbows. First left elbow, then right elbow, or just stay on your hands and breathe. Pressing your right big toe into the ground, press the inner corner of your heel and the ball of your foot into the ground so the whole foot, all four corners, have contact with the earth. Right foot to the center. Now your hands are framing your right foot. You're going to travel your hands back as you extend your right leg back. Notice the hip is away from the heel as you flex your toes back towards your nose. Kick your foot out all the way until your right leg is straight. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bend through the knee. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And pigeon pose. Right foot walks over to the left side. Right knee bends. Again, notice your right hip. Don't collapse down onto the right hip. Press your left hip forward. And maybe your right hip is really far away from the ground. That's okay. If it is, again, notice, Try not to collapse down. Press your left hip forward, squeeze your left butt cheek. Any advanced variations of the pose that you like, do. Whatever you did on the left side, try on the right side. If you did the reclined version of the pose, that's bend knees, right ankle over left knee, right hand through the hole of your thighs, find your left fingertips behind your thigh or your shin. And slowly come back. If you're here, release your right leg all the way back. Flow through vinyasa. So that might look like chaturanga to up dog or knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhale for cobra, hips on the ground, toes, heels together, elbows in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your heart up, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Look at your belly button. Spread your fingertips wide. Push your fingertips into the earth. Extend out of your arms long. Extend out of the body, sideways, long. Bend your knees if you need to. Reach out of your fingertips. Reach out of your tailbone. From fingertips to tailbone, stretching. Press your chest towards your thighs. Notice the upper thoracic vertebra. If there's a lot of pressure there, create space. Keep breathing. And slowly walk up. You're going to walk up to the center of the mat, or maybe all the way to the top. Bend your knees nice and deep, and relax your head. You can shake it out left and right, and shake your head yes and no. And as you bend your knees, belly touches the thighs. Contact belly and the thighs. Interlace your fingers behind you. Bring your palms together to touch. Maybe elbows straighten. As you release your head, arms reach up and forward. Breathing is the most important part. Relax your hands down. Release your wrists. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Look up, straight spine. Take a deep breath. Exhale, fold forward, and as you come up, bend your knees, round up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly, head comes up last. Take a deep breath when you get there. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do some side body bending. Left foot crosses over the right foot. Right hand to your hip. Left arm reach up and over, and bump your hips to the left side. Left elbow straight. As you bend, oh, I think I did it the wrong way. Oops, sorry. Okay, wait, change. Your left knee is bending, sorry, and your right arm goes up and over. Left knee bending, so all the weight is on your left leg, and your right leg is passive. Other side. Come up. Change legs. Right leg over left. Now left hand to hip. Right hand to hip. Left arm reach up and over. Inhale, come up. And we'll take a tree pose. So for tree, you have options. You can bring your hands to your hips, toes, heels together. Take the foot onto the calf. Reach down, foot onto the thigh. Or bring it all the way up to the hip corner. Press your knee down. Reach out of the knee like an arrow. You can hold onto the foot the whole time. Squeeze your butt cheeks. If you'd like, hand to hip. Reach left arm up. Bend to the left side. Keep reaching out the knee, like your knee is pointing to the earth. Or just stay here. You can use the wall for balance. Keep breathing. Breathing is the most important part. And release other side. Use the help of your hands to release your foot. Do whatever you did on the first side on the second side. So here, here, or here. Try this one. Try it. Just try it. You can hold on to your foot the whole time. Reach the right arm up. Left hand to hip. Wow! Squeeze your butt cheeks. Bend to the left side. Reach out of the knee like an arrow. Inhale, come up. Use the help of your hands to release your foot. Take a deep breath. Reach your hands up to the sky. Look back, lean back, squeeze your butt cheeks. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Hands to shins. Inhale, come up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. Walk your feet back. Now we're in plank position. Flow through vinyasa. However you choose. You might take your knees down, chest and chin down. Big pointed reverence. Inhale for cobra. Hips on the earth or up dog. Hips off the earth. Look up. Exhale, down dog. Relax your knees down and take your feet in front of you. Feet together for bound ankle pose, knees out to the side. You can hold on to your toes. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. Squeeze hard. And as you squeeze your butt cheeks together, release your knees, push them downwards. Keep your spine straight. Lift up through your chest. Keep breathing. And as you take your left foot out to the left side, bring your right foot to meet your left thigh on the inside. And you're going to twist to the right side. So you're looking at your right knee, and your left hand comes to the inside of your left calf muscle, and right arm comes up and over. Flex the toes back towards the nose. You can use the leverage of your hand to turn and twist your chest up to the sky. Arms straight, look up, relax your right knee downwards. Allow your right thigh, femur bone to become heavy. Relax your right hip corner. Keep breathing, hold the pose. Notice as your right hip corner slowly asks to release down as you give it the breath that it needs. Continue its process. Exhale. Focus on your exhale. Exhale a little bit longer than the inhale to encourage the muscle to trust and release. Inhale, come up. Other side. Change. Right leg in. Left foot to left to right hip corner. Twist to the left knee. Make sure that your left hip stays on the ground. Right hand to the inside of the calf muscle. Left arm reach up and over. Flex your right toes backwards. Use the leverage of your hand to turn and twist your chest up to the sky. Left elbow straight, reach. Look up underneath your armpit and slowly relax your left knee. Allow your left thigh and femur bone to be heavy. Relax your left hip corner. Keep breathing. Exhale longer than your inhale. Inhale, come up. And beautiful. Okay, for this one, we're going to do half Lord of the Fishes pose. So take your left knee. Notice your hips are still square to whatever's right in front of you. Maybe it's the computer. So don't change your hip orientation, okay? Just take your knee, left knee, point your left knee forward toward whatever's in front of you. And then your right foot is gonna cross over your left knee corner. So it looks like this from the side, right? And you're gonna sit up nice and tall. Press your left foot into the ground and reach for your, that's your right foot. Press your right foot into the ground and reach for your right knee. And now you're gonna look behind you, over your right shoulder. Take your right hand to the earth below you, look over your right shoulder, take any advanced variations that you like. As you lift up through your spine, grow tall. Keep breathing. And change. Other side. So now release. Right knee points forward. Left foot comes and crosses over the right knee corner. Make sure you're not sitting on your foot. Your foot's out to the side. Hip on the ground. Try to get your hip on the ground as much as possible. Twist to the left side. Hug your left knee, or you can take the elbow to the other side of the knee corner. Left hand to the earth. Look over your left shoulder. And just breathe. And slowly come back to the center. If you'd like to take a final vinyasa, feel free to take a final vinyasa. Otherwise, just relax on your back. As you bring your feet together, bring your left knee to your chest. Hug your left knee. Interlace your fingers around your left shin. And relax your left hip. Twist. Left knee to the floor on the right side as close as possible, and you can roll all the way over like the fetal position so that you're looking completely at the left side of the room, and notice the left hip comes up off of the ground. Then left arm extends out to the left side with your hand palm facing up, right hand over top of the left thigh. Look over your left shoulder. You can close your eyes. And just relax and breathe. Relax your face. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Releasing your left hand back to your left knee. Bring the left knee back to the center. Relax your left leg down, other side. Right knee to chest. Interlace your fingers around your right shin. Relax your right hip. So rather than pulling in with the strength of your arms, just let gravity do the work in this restorative type posture. Relax your face. Relax your neck and your shoulders. And twist. Right knee to the floor on the left side. Twist over all the way. Try to get the knee to the ground. Left hand over the right thigh, right arm out to the right side. Look over your right shoulder. And relax your face, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Find space for relaxation. Come back to the center. Relax your right leg down. Both knees to chest. Hug your knees. You can grab your shins. You can interlace your hands. You can grab your elbows each other. But notice, if you grab your elbows, is your neck craning backward? Or is your neck relaxed on the earth? If your neck cranes backward, give yourself a little more space. Take a moment to close your eyes and just relax into the pose. Grab the back of your thighs, lift your legs up. Try to get your legs as straight as possible, not like this. Like this, use your thighs. Use the strength of your thigh to straighten out your leg completely, to open up the rivers of energy that run down the back of your legs, the nadis, the meridians. Flex back through your toes, maybe reach your toes. Or if your hips come off the ground as you try to reach your toes, just grab the back of your leg. Keep breathing. Try to find some more space for relaxation as you hold the pose. Now, if you're holding the back of your leg, open your feet wide. You can keep holding onto the outside of your thigh, or you can grab the inside of your thigh and flex your toes back. If you are holding onto your big toes, keep holding onto your big toes. Keep your leg as straight as possible. Keep breathing. Relax your heart. Relax your belly. Relax the side body. Relax the hips. Know that this is just temporary today. And soon we'll be moving on to another posture. Keep breathing. Exhale longer than your inhale. And bend your knees. Happy baby pose. Reach anywhere from the outside of your foot, your ankle, your knee. The sole of your foot faces the ceiling, and you can push into the center point of your foot gently as you relax your knees downwards towards the earth and relax your hips and trust the pose. And as you bring your knees back to the center, plant your feet onto the ground, hips width distance apart, hands on the earth. Lift your hips up, bridge pose. Look straight forward to keep your neck in alignment and notice the big toe. Notice the big toe, press the big toe into the ground. Notice the ball of your foot and the inner corner of your heel. Press the ball of your foot and the inner corner of your heel into the ground as you push the earth away from you with your feet. Push the earth away from you. Imagine your legs are going to straighten out. Keep your knees 6 inches apart, or keep your feet in a place where your knees feel comfortable. So you may have to readjust for your body so your knees feel comfortable in the posture. As you lift your chest up, stretching the back side of your head and your neck. And slowly release one vertebrae at a time. And we'll take our final posture for today. Sit up. Prop yourself up onto your hands. Reverse tabletop position. Fingertips facing towards your toes or fingertips facing outwards. Either way, but not like this. Not fingertips facing backwards. Fingertips facing out or towards your toes. Okay? Lift your hips up. Relax your head back. Option to rock side to side across the weight of your hands and shoulders, or just stay in stillness as you squeeze your butt cheeks, press your hands and feet into the earth, and relax your head back. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Chin to chest. Release your hips down onto the ground. My advanced students, please take wheel pose if you have wheel pose in your practice. Any other postures that you'd like. And then find your way to Shavasana, the most important posture in yoga. Extending your arms out to the side wide. Hands, palms facing up. Open your feet as wide as your hips, or maybe even as wide as your mat. And take a moment to just settle into your body. Notice if you feel different from the beginning of the class to now. Maybe you feel the energy is running differently through the body, or maybe you feel a little more flexible than before. Maybe you feel stronger than before. Just notice your own body. And as you inhale, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, just let it go. And relax your whole self. Allow your eyes to close if they haven't already. And relax your forehead and your whole face. Relax your tongue away from the roof of your mouth and allow your jaw to unhinge. Relax your ears. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Relax your chest, your lungs, your heart, your belly. Relax your whole back, upper, middle, and lower back. Relax your hips. Relax your legs. Relax your thighs and your calves. Relax your toes. Relax your spirit, your soul. Really sense your whole soul. And completely relax your whole soul. One more inhale, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, just be floppy. And relaxed. Slowly and gently, I invite you to wiggle your fingers and your toes. You can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly as you bend your elbows. And bend your knees to place your feet on the earth. And slowly roll over onto the left side of your body, like the fetal position, placing one hand underneath your heart, underneath your head, like a pillow. Take a moment here to allow your body the space to transition. And as you feel called, I invite you to press yourself all the way back up. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a really special opportunity to connect and to keep moving. So thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. May all beings be happy and free. Namaste. See you tomorrow. Take care.